Hello, this is Jim Gordon, Treasurer for Citizens for Regional Transit. This is part 2 of the continuing series on the University at Buffalo's School of Architecture's Small Built Works program, Vision 2024 project. CRT appreciates and gives thanks to WBEN 930 AM radio for permission to rebroadcast the audio that they recorded. This is a replay of Professor Brad Wales' Architecture 404 class community presentation of May 15th, 2024. The Vision 2024 proposal consists of 3 light rail rapid transit lines: the Belt Line, the Kensington Line, and the Airport Line. We start with introductory comments by Citizens for Regional Transit's President, Doug Funke.
Welcome everybody here. I'm Doug Funke. I'm the president of Citizens for Regional Transit. We're a transit advocacy organization here in Buffalo and Niagara County as well. And we were very pleased to partner with Brad Wales, professor, UB School of Architecture, and we got some pretty neat things to present. I also want to thank Pastor Steve in St. Philip's for allowing us to use this great room for this, and really greatly appreciate that. This is what we have today. This is our light rail system. This is our existing system, 6 miles long, and the blue is CSX, but also rail tracks. And you can see the pink is Amtrak. This is the Amtrak existing, and then the blue is existing rail, but it's CSX. It's freight right now, but there's some opportunities for making it passenger, and I'm going to talk about that, and the students are going to talk about that a lot more than me. This is some opportunity that we have to add transit. So as you can see, we now have reinvigorated the Belt Line. It was around the city. It was there years and years ago. It was sort of taken down during the 50s, but it's available. I mean, it's there. It's being used by CSX, but we've walked the entire thing, and there is room for one track around the whole thing, and in many places two. So it would work, we believe, for having that light rail. You'll notice with the Belt Line, because of where CSX has their tracks, there will be a few places where we'll have to have a flyover or move the tracks. You can move their tracks, but they probably won't want to move their tracks. So we have some beautiful views if you can do that. It'll turn out to be a tourist attraction in itself. We also are showing the airport extension, which has been on the NFTA plans for 1 million years, going back to 1970s. It's still available. It's publicly owned right of way. So we're proposing that, continue to propose that. And then longer term, there's opportunities if we're able to have now happening in a lot of cities is highway removal. We want to remove the Kensington Expressway here for sure and make that a park. But if we can remove the 33 going out here, there's an opportunity for another rail line going out there. Now these are goals. These are long-term, goals to do this. The short-term goals are the airport and the Amherst extension, which I'll talk about in a minute, which is already underway. A little short extension being done down here. But this is a real opportunity that we have. And this just kind of lays out with a little more where there could be stations. There could be one right here at ECMC. This is the extension that would go to the Bill Stadium and to the South Towns. And then this is the Amherst, this is one that would go to LaSalle, go to the Tonawondas and to Niagara Falls. And the Amherst extension is actually in process. The final environmental review and preliminary design is just finishing up now. There'll be public meetings in the fall. So we're excited. This is actually happening here. This is what we'd like to see. It's a dream. I just want to finish with a comment that a few years ago, actually before the pandemic, I went to one of Mayor Brown's State of the City talks. And one of the things he said was that one of his ideas was make Buffalo a refugee city. Attract refugees from the South, from the West. Matter of fact, today's newspaper has talked about how unaffordable it is to live in a lot of places because insurance is so high because of the flooding, the hurricanes, the tornado increases, the fires and so forth, we can attract them to Buffalo. So he wants to, and we agree, make Buffalo a refugee city. But then, of course, how do you do that? How do you attract people to Buffalo? How about this? How about extending our existing operating light rail system? We've already got it, it's working, and use our publicly owned existing rights of way to make Buffalo one of the best mid-sized transit cities in the country. People will come here, and we can have this. That's all I wanted to say. I'm going to turn this over to Brad and let him introduce his students.